US President Donald Trump will walk away from trying to broker peace in Ukraine within days, unless there are signs of progress, US Secretary of State Marco Rubio said on Friday. His comments followed US talks with Ukrainian leaders in Paris, the first to be substantive, high-level, in-person, and to include European powers.
But we're not going to continue with this endeavor for weeks and months on end. So we need to determine very quickly now, and I'm talking about in a matter of days, whether or not this is doable over the next few weeks. If it is, we're in. If it's not, then we have other priorities to focus on as well.
This was despite apparent progress in Paris on Thursday, where Rubio said a US peace framework he presented received an encouraging reception. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's office called the talks constructive and positive.
We have a minerals deal, which I guess is going to
Trump said on Thursday he expected to sign a minerals deal with Kyiv next week, after an attempt in February fell apart following Zelensky's Oval Office clash with Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance. So it was unclear why Rubio's tone shifted so dramatically overnight. But 3 European diplomatic sources told Reuters it reflected growing frustration in the White House over Russian intransigence to end the war. Meanwhile, the war, which began when Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022, showed no sign of abating, with this deadly Russian drone strike early on Friday hitting a bakery in northern Ukraine, where traditional Easter cakes were being prepared, Ukrainian officials said. There was no immediate comment from Paris, London, Berlin or Kyiv on Rubio's statement. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said some progress on a peace settlement had been made, but contacts with Washington were difficult. Moscow remained open to dialogue, he said. Trump promised during his election campaign to end the war in Ukraine within his first 24 hours in the White House. He moderated that claim on taking office, suggesting a deal by April or May, as obstacles mounted. He has pressured both sides to come to the negotiating table, threatening tougher sanctions on Russia or an end to billions of dollars in US military support for Kyiv.